All right, we are going to begin drafting our presentations today. So before we do that, I'm just going to show you about Google Slides so you know what to do. Listen to the 4 steps I take as I create my Google Slide presentation, which will look just like the one you and your group will do later today. So first, on Google Classroom, if you click these 9 dots at the top, then you can click Slides. Once you have this open, click blank to start a new presentation. The very first thing you should do is to title it and then you will share it. So I'm going to title mine with the topic and the group members. Okay, and now I'm going to share it with all my group members. So up here, I'm going to click this orange button that says share. Make sure it's titled. And this part can get tricky, so make sure you're paying attention. So I am going to click here, change link to KIPP Colorado Schools. And I want anyone who has the link to be able to edit. So I'm going to change that to edit. I have my link copied. And now I'm going to put it in the chat when I get to my breakout room with Miss Savant. Okay? All right. So the next step is to look through my research plan and think, what did I want on the first slide? So I remember that first I want about the defining what it was. So I'm going to start a new slide by clicking the plus sign. And I'm going to start with the question. What was the Chicano movement? And then I'm going to look at what I've already written in my own words. Copy, paste. But I know that this can be boring to look at and read, so I want to use some other things to make it easier to read. So I'm going to use bullet points. To do that, I'm going to highlight all of my text, and I'm going to click right here where it says bulleted list. And you can choose the types of bullets you want. I like these ones. All right, the Chicano movement was part of the civil rights era in the 50s and 60s. They had 3 goals. And I'm going to bullet these out too. Good. I think that this is easier to read. But it does look a little boring still. So I'm going to add some images. So there's 2 ways to do it. You can click Insert, Image, Search from Web, and you can Google the images right here, although there might not be a lot. So I do see some good ones, but in case I wanted more, I would just open a new tab and Google Chicano movement and click images. Great, so then I am going to copy the ones I like and paste them. Maybe I'll add another one. Copy the one I like and paste. All right, so I think it looks a lot better now. The next thing I would do is click plus and continue on. So I'm going to be asking you what are those 4 steps that I just took, and then you will go into your groups and work on your presentations.